Hey guys, I'm John, and this is Tesla, and welcome back to the Ball Python Spotlight series. He is the last of my Blue Eye Lucies in the collection, the adults anyways. He produced a clutch at the end of the season here with Snow White Snake, and he is a Blackhead, Leopard, Purple Passion. Purple Passion is Phantom and Mojave. And Purple Passion, Phantom and Mystic are pretty similar genes in the Blue Eye Lucy combo. And Purple Passions and Mystic Potions, they kind of produce the same results. Mystic Potions look very similar to Purple Passions. Now he's Blackhead and Leopard as well, and as you can see, it does darken his head a little bit over typically what Mojave does in the Blue Eye Lucy genes. And it kind of messes with his pattern a little bit as well. He's also another kind of favorite in the collection to hand off to kids. Extremely calm, never shows aggression, and he's a little more active than the bigger females that I have. So he'll move around, but it's never like that jittery movement where you're not sure what he's going to do. It's really just kind of the calm, wandering around, seeing what everybody's doing sort of movement. So he's really chill. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think all of my Blue Eye Lucies only eat live food. None of them will take frozen thawed for me anymore. I've gotten them to eat frozen thawed a couple times, but he's in the with the three females where they only like to eat live food. So I don't know what's going on there, because I have had Blue Eye Lucies before that would eat frozen thawed for me, not consistently, but they definitely like their live food. So he likes live as well. But he's really cool. He was actually a lot more purple. His whole body was sort of the color that his head is. If I can get his head up here. Come on, buddy. His whole body was like that color, that like deep purple, that dark purpley gray color. And he did fade out quite a bit from when he was a hatchling, which is usually normal with ball pythons. There aren't too many genes where they stay as bright as adults as they are when they first hatch. But he's still really pretty. He has... His eyes aren't as bright. I don't know if that's going to pull up. His eyes aren't as bright as, like the Special Lesser's eyes. And it's probably because of the contrast on the head. His head's pretty dark, so I think it kind of makes the eyes seem like they're a little darker than they are. But he's really relaxed. He's a 4-gene animal. He's a proven breeder. He's a good eater. I've had him since he was a hatchling. I got him maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I'm not quite sure how long ago it was, but he's been with me since he was a hatchling. Most of my males, I usually buy the males as hatchlings and the females a little older. But he's super chill. He's another one of my ambassador snakes. People seem to like the Blue Eye Lucies regardless of whether they're all white or a little purple. And it just so happens that he's extremely chill and Princess is extremely chill. So they're usually two of the snakes that I bring out for people to hold. Because of his size, because he's around 1,000 grams, he's not as scary looking as Princess is to people that aren't used to snakes. So he's easier for people to swallow when they come over to look at snakes and they want to start off with something that's not scary. Because sometimes when you have hatchlings, there are calm hatchlings, but I think hatchlings stress easier and they're a little less predictable with their movement. And I've definitely I've had more hatchlings try to strike at me than adults, like when you're holding them. So I probably don't recommend hatchlings for people to hold unless you have one that's extremely chill. If you can get an adult male that isn't too big, is probably perfect to start people off with. And when they're comfortable around that, then you move them on to a big female that's extremely chill. But he's definitely one of my snake ambassadors when we have people over here. And probably a snake if I started doing any educational stuff, where I'd probably take him. I'd probably take Princess with me, and they're good snakes for people to meet and kind of show them that they're not bloodthirsty monsters like people think they are. So that is Tesla. Oh, and I guess the reason we call him Tesla which I guess is a good reason, to show you guys this sort of the hieroglyphics on his side. If you can see that right there, some of them on the sides kind of look like the Tesla symbol, the Tesla logo, the car brand, and I think over on this side too. So my daughter saw that and she's like, "Oh, let's name him Tesla." And so that's where he got his name. They were a lot more visible when he was a baby. They faded out as he got older as well, but that's where he got his name from. So he's super chill. We love him. He's probably a keeper just because he's so cool and so calm. And that's it for today. Thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you next time.